Loving. Woo!
You dropped your purse, ma'am. Would you like some help with your groceries?
Well, that would be lovely, young man. Would you like me to buy you alcohol?
That would be lovely. Enjoy your remaining years.
I will. Enjoy fucking Jules.
I
will. I might get dinged for that one. Oh well. How's everyone doing today? Wherever you're from in this beautiful world. Yeah, man, got another I Like Your Style. Luke John's got a new icon for his what do you call it? Thing? Whatever you call it. Oh, no problem, Bumpy. All right. Well, I want to welcome my panel dude here. We got East Coast LQ Reviews. Cheers, man. Thanks for showing up. Bumpy, if you want to come on in when you get back, I don't know where you're at. So either way, we'll see you today sometime or another. But cheers to you, brother. Cool, man. And cheers to Luke. Yep. Let me get my itch going here. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start this off. I still have it as Step Brothers. One moment, please. That's loud, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's go ahead and start off with Tanner here. All right. See what you got.
All right, so throughout the movie, there was the dark truth that they just wanted to get girls inebriated so they could get laid before going off to college. So it was hard to find something, but I thought that was decent. But yeah, so this is from Boulevard Brewing Co. Dark Truth Imperial Stout, 90.7% alcohol by volume, 60 IBUs. It says, please enjoy by 28 December 2023. So still good. I believe this was like, I want to say like $3 and change for this bottle. So not bad. Not a bad price. And yeah, though I just had the More S'mores from Boulevard not too long ago. And saw this one. And I was like, I'll give this one a shot. So this is just their regular Imperial Stout. Not barrel aged or anything. But yeah, let's pour this up. I got my Spoogaloo Stout glass.
Nice. Oh.
I poured that very aggressively.
That's all right.
It's a good looking beer though. I'd say it's got like this ruby tint at the bottom. For the most part, it's that motor oil, pitch black, a little bit of effervescence at the bottom. Head is kind of soapy, sudsy. It's got a little bit of a jiggle to it. Say it's coffee, cream, more kind of going towards brownish head. Looks very, like I said, frothy, creamy, sudsy, holding some good retention, tight knit bubbles. Yeah, looks pretty good.
Looks really good.
Yeah, it does. But hopefully that head will go down by the time I have to review it. So, cheers.
Yeah, nice. Cheers, dude. Thank you. All right. Well, I decided to stand. I can't sit. Okay, so I had a hard time with this because I couldn't find anything had to do with it, but I did find this, and everything was crazy in this movie. You know, there was so many freaking events that happened. So I found one called Cuckoo Bird, and it's a wild ale, it's a wild sour from Ale Apothecary, and these guys are out of Bend, Oregon. It's a 8.5%. It's pretty big. It was bottled May 13th, 21. So it's been in here conditioning. Got a cage on it. Hope I don't blow myself up in the head with the cork.
Would you say they wanted to throw a wild party?
Sure. Yeah. You know, I mean, and they were crazy. So everyone was crazy.
Yeah, wild. Oh, yeah, they were wild.
Yeah. Oh,
I
good
was
color.
trying to find anything with like a heart on it for McLovin.
Right.
It was definitely a tough one.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I like
This look, yeah, it's got a nice amber color to it. Amber red, a deep orange or something like that. Off white head, more of a tan head. Hey, Chatio, cheers. Why? Because I'm McLovin. You can come on up if you want to bring that. Go for it. Yeah, so it's got some particles in there, some like a medium rising bubble, but we'll get into that. Smells really good. It had kind of a again, we'll get into that, but I'll say it before I forget. It did have kind of an acetaldehyde kind of like chemical thing come out of it, so that's kind of weird. But all right, so let's get back to Tanner here.
just reading Bumpy's comment over there.
Oh. Nice.
Nose on this is pretty good. Getting some dark chocolate, nice roasty, toasty note, vanilla. This one, to me personally, is a little bit more roasty, chocolatey. Some coffee's coming through. I'm not really getting much of any. Never mind. I'd say there's like a little bit of like a raisin in there. But yeah, for the most part, it's dark chocolate, vanilla, and then the coffee and the like dark dried fruits are hanging out in the background. It's got that big, like I said, roasty toasty note. Sweetness. It's got a good amount of sweetness. Yeah, I'm not pulling a whole lot out of this one. It is kind of warm. I literally just got home, probably like 5:45. Stuck this in the fridge for 15 minutes and then just pulled it out. But I will say it's got a not overly complex aroma, but it does have a nice, decent aroma to it. So let's dive into this. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers. Cheers. Cheers.
Oh, there's coffee on the palate, though. If you're not a fan of coffee, you might not like this one. It's big, roasty coffee, kind of punch up front. It's got a little bit of a boozy burn, I will say. I don't know what's going on with that. But yeah, this beer is more on the coffee side. You get a little bit of that dark chocolate on the back end. There's a little bit of like a creamy vanilla. Mouthfeel is definitely on the thinner side for 9.7%. Viscosity, body of the beer is a little lacking. Carbonation's light. It's probably because of how warm it is, but it's got like a heartwarming in the chest. This would probably be like a good winter beer, considering how warming it is. A little bit of a astringency, a little bit of a bitter bite from the coffee.
Cheers, Chetio.
Cheers, Chetio. Yeah, it was actually a little bit of those dried fruits as well. Like I said, it's not overly complex in my opinion. It's not overly robust, but it's a good representation of an imperial stout, kind of what you should be looking for. Like I said, more on the coffee side though. If you're not a coffee fan, you might not like this one. I don't mind the big coffee notes. I prefer more of the dark chocolate or even like a milk chocolate to kind of come out. But yeah, this one it's just kind of it's pretty standard in my opinion. Not bad. I'm gonna sip on it a little bit more and possibly pick up some other flavor notes and come up with a rating next time around. So cheers, guys.
Right on, man. Cheers. Awesome. All right, Chatio, welcome.
What's up? So got the glasses, so that works. I am McLovin. I got a Hawaiian ID, and I got a pina colada focus.
There you
Belgium Golden Ale Pineapple coconut juicy, 8.7% ABV. I heard there's more hops in it, so there you go. Trying to drop some lines from the movie. I haven't seen the
forgot
movie
about
in
that,
10
dude.
years. So
That's a good one.
yeah, I've had this beer before. I've reviewed it on my channel. I was at the brewery last night. I said, you know what? Screw it. It's the end of the summer, so I know they're in their last little bit of it. And got a little discount on it, too, so that was nice. Pina colada glass. Ooh. Fancy. Oh, it's going to be pure head because, yep. They're cans, man. The top is so far from the edge. It always looks like Alex, the beer master. I can't talk today. It's been a long day. But very light golden in color. Can see right through it. Very light color. I can't believe this is a 8.7%.
Wow.
Belgium golden ale. I'll call it like a Belgian strong ale with that. Holy crap. But you want me to just review a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead and review it. Yeah.
All right. Definitely, of course, get the Belgian yeast. Excuse me. Getting the pineapples and a little bit of the coconut. So what it says it's in there, it's got it. I like how they have a little descriptions on the labels too. But that's a little dirty. But cheers. Let's give her a taste.
Cheers,
man.
Oh. Right off the bat, you get that coconutness with the pineapple. I just feel like sitting on a beach in Florida right now. Nah, I'm just kidding. I don't want to be on the beach in Florida right now, but just want to be lounging on a beach drinking this.
Too soon, Chadio. Too soon.
Yeah, this is a bad one down there. 150 mile an hour winds.
Wow.
Yep. So yeah, it's tasty. It's good. This is a perfect summer beer, or hell, right now we're kind of going through Indian summer. It's 86 degrees at my house, so summer like here still for a couple more days before it goes to hell this weekend. But yeah, this beer, everything it advertises.
Love that.
Nice.
Yeah,
cheers, gentlemen.
Cheers, man. All right.
Cheers, bro.
I'm ready to see your wild style.
Yeah, let's go. All right. Yeah, I mean, it's the best I could find. Cuckoo bird. Let's whoa, that was loud. Let me mute that cough. I don't have COVID, I promise.
First time on YouTube, folks.
Okay, so definitely has like I wouldn't say diacetyl, but kind of a buttery feel to it. Like it has that wafer kind of smell in the malts. The sour is definitely there. A nice, maybe like the Brettanomyces yeast or something like that in there. It's got like a sour cherry. I didn't read what they used in it, but it does smell kind of like sour cherries and vinegar, like an apple cider vinegar or a cherry vinegar. Very not quite kombucha like, more of a wild approach for sure. More of an open firm kind of thing or something like that. Yeah, I don't know. Do they maybe they barrel age this? I'm not sure. I don't get a barrel. I don't get any wood. All right, so amber looking color. Can't see through it, opaque, leaving a little lacing. This is an 8 point, what did I say? 8.5. So it's a pretty imperial wild. Let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers, baby man.
Cheers, man.
That's tart. Ooh, that's very tart. Like a really tart cherry. Little raspberry in there. Yeah, it really makes your eyes go like this. And the lines go on your head and all that. Yeah, it really goes to the roof of your palate really fast. Like everything goes from your tongue and bounces up like gravity doesn't exist or something, like you're in space. It's tingly, it's sour, it's got that tingly kind of mouthfeel, a puckery mouthfeel. Like sour cherry candies without any sugar. It's gritting through my teeth like powder, like a chalkiness through my teeth. It finishes with a real good dry kind of mucus buildup kind of finish. Almost hard to swallow to some degree, but not bad. You would never know it was an 8.5%. There's no alcohol whatsoever. It does numb the sides of your cheeks, then the sides of your tongue. Everything inside kind of goes numb for a split second. Your lips, my lips are getting numb. The body is a medium body. And then that kind of almost like you get a little wafer, a slight wafer, and like a buttery feel. It doesn't taste like butter. It just has that greasy feel. It has a good age to it. It's very well aged. It's just very sour. Whew. I want to leave this open for a little bit. A lot of times you get a lot more flavors with these when you leave them. I did just take it out of the cold, so I'll get back with you on my last notes. Not bad at all. I like it. So, all right. So let's get back with our last thoughts and go back to dinner. Yeah.
All right. So I looked on the Boulevard website, and they said smoky finish. I can kind of see that. I can see the smoky finish. Then they said creme brulee, which I guess is like a burnt cream, right? That's pretty much what creme brulee is. Like they pretty much flame the cream or whatever. I'm not a chef. Don't listen to me. But I'm not really getting that. It's not really like, I guess it's like a custard, right? Creme brulee, isn't it kind of like a custard?
I think so.
Yeah, and they do torch the top of it, make it look crisp.
But I'm not really getting like custardy notes. I'm getting more of just like straight vanilla. But I will agree with the smoky finish. And they also said there's like a little bit of a spice, like a little bit of like earthy, spicy note. I'm not really getting that. I would agree with the smoky. And there's also, I'd say there's like a little bit of like toffee, because I will say there is some sweetness, but this seems to be more on the like coffee, toasty, smoky side of an imperial stout rather than like the sweet, creamy, chocolatey side. Personally, I'm not like a huge fan of overly coffee beers. I don't mind them. I'll drink them and I'll finish them, but it's not something that makes me want to go out and buy that beer again. Like I said, I prefer more of like, even just like if it's dark chocolate, but I like more of the milk chocolate, but I'd rather have even just like the dark chocolate, more dark chocolate than roasted coffee. So for a rating for this one, I think it's a decent beer. It's just not totally wowing me personally. I'll give it an 87. I just kind of wish there was a little bit more of a viscosity to it. 9.7%. Like that booziness is definitely detectable. Possibly this might be one of those imperial stouts you do want to have it chilled for at least maybe like an hour in your fridge before enjoying. Because I will say it's definitely a little boozy and it's hard to drink down at first. Once the beer starts to sit, I guess and you sip on it more, that booziness you start to get used to it kind of, rather than it being not so boozy, if that makes any sense. But yeah, overall it's a decent beer, and I will say that I totally like their other variants, like the Stuff a Legend, the more s'mores, kind of like their pastry style imperial stouts over this one. And I'm guessing possibly this is their base to that. Could be. Yeah, like I said, what did I say? 87? 87 out of 100.
87. Cool.
Not too bad, but like I said, not completely impressed with it. But it's still a decent beer. So, cheers.
Right on. Cheers, man. That is good enough.
Yeah.
Cheers, Chadio.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Yep.
Well, I've been sipping on this when you guys were going, and yeah, if you like pina coladas, And that's as much as that song I'll sing because, sticklers on copyright. But yeah, this is fantastic. The only thing I would change would be not like a golden strong, just like a regular golden ale. Maybe make it like 5.8% or so, just something lighter. Because 8.7%. Holy crap, that's going to grab you by the what and make you fall asleep in your lounge chair and get sunburned. That's not what you want from a beer. So, but flavors are good, very well balanced between the pineapple and the coconut, the Belgium yeast, the Belgium, flavors and everything. It goes together phenomenally. I think this is one of the best beers that Launchpad brews. But yeah, if you're ever in my neck of the woods, you go to Launchpad, and in the summer they'll have this on tap, or in Crowlers potentially next year they'll have them in a pint 6-pack or a pint 4-pack. So we'll see. Hopefully they do that. Just easier to drink. 16 ounces of this and not 32 by yourself. But I'm gonna score it right on 95. I think it's fantastic. It's excellent. It's great. Like I said, it's one of the best beers that they brew. They do very good with these, like, I guess I wouldn't say variants, but these kind of like different style type beers. Their winter beers are fantastic too. So yeah, thumbs up to Launchpad for this beer, and thumbs up for them giving me an industry discount last night. That was cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Is that what size is that can? For a second, it looked bigger.
It's 32 ounce.
Oh, it is a Crowler. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, they knocked like half of the price off of that for me. I was like, sweet.
That's awesome.
I was like, does Chatio just have little hands? No.
Kind of. Average.
Shrunk.
All right. Thanks for having me, Brian.
All right. Yeah, man. Thanks for reading. Cheers. All right. Well, let me read what this was. I was actually right. It was barrel aged. There's a slight woody coming through as it's kind of warmed up here. I'm getting a little more of that buttery wood or some kind of weird shit going on. It was in brandy barrels is what it was aged in. So, and it has honey in it, and it also has sour cherries, which I said. So, and hey, if you got gout, like I might have, this would be very good for you. So I'm kind of glad I have that. But yeah, sour cherries, brandy, honey. I didn't get too much honey, but very tart, very sour, very hardcore. But something, if you are used to that, it's pretty good beer. A pretty good sour, pretty good wild. I've had some that are a little more sweeter. This was a little more on the sour side. But still, it was good. I liked it. It was drinkable. I would totally buy it again. I would give this like a 93 out of 100. I thought it was really excellent beer. So, yeah, that's what I have for you. So this is a short one today. We're going to go ahead and panel up and go ahead and shout out your stuff, whatever you want to do.
Freaking Adobe. So yeah, shout outs for me. Tonight we're going to be doing beer brawls. So it's pretty much just take two beers that are the same style and compare them. That would be at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Rate that beer might be Saturday, might not be Saturday. I possibly will be going to some beer festival with Eric. I'm not too sure yet. It's kind of expensive. I think it's like $70 something because at first I was looking, it was like $65, but then it's like $70 something for like 3 hours. So it depends on how I'm feeling that day. It is kind of spendy for 3 hours.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might be doing that. It also depends on what's up with Eric. For the most part, we should be going. So maybe I'll do like another little vlog style video of that. So look out for that, possibly. Check out my Beer Tuber Palooza 2022 video. It was a nice little vlog style video of Beer Tuber Palooza that we had in Albany, New York. It was a get together with a bunch of other beer YouTubers. Everyone's link is in the description in that video. So if you guys go and watch that, you can go check out all the people that were involved in the event. Was a great time. And yeah, shout out to, I believe Alex is doing Wild Card Wednesday tonight, 7:30 p.m. And normally it's on Eric's show, Tom Smell 75, also known as Massachusetts Beer Reviews. So for the most part, Eric usually does that show 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time on Wednesdays, but I believe Alex is taking over tonight. So if you guys want to go and watch us over there afterwards, go for it. Luke John, I know you just said you had the night off, so if you want to hop on there with us and do a beer review with Alex, I'm sure Alex would appreciate you stopping by if you're available to do so. And let me shout out somebody. Shout out Bumpy. Bumpy's not here right now. I believe he just released a review. I know he normally does his 50-point inspections, but I guess he's kind of backed up on videos, so he will be releasing more throughout the week to try to catch up, which is what I've been trying to do as well, because I'm kind of backed up myself, and then I have so much stuff that I need to go through. He also does his new brew Monday nights, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Go check that out. And someone I don't really normally shout out, I'll shout out one of the guys from the Beer Tuber Palooza. Go check out Nerd Sense with Mike and Sean. So if you haven't heard of them, they do like a podcast style beer review, and I believe they talk about other types of, I forgot what it is. I think it's like they do like some type of podcast style other than just reviewing beers. But go check them out. Go give them a sub. Watch their stuff, and I will be just kind of throughout the week and throughout the next couple of months trying to shout out more of those people, because all those guys from Beer Tuber Palooza were awesome to get along with. And yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Unfortunately, this beer wasn't super excellent. I was kind of hoping for a little bit more out of it, considering all the other variants I've had from this Boulevard. Their Imperial Stouts have all been phenomenal. This one was a little lackluster. But yeah, thanks for having me tonight, Beer Man. So cheers.
No problem. Thanks for being here. Cheers. All right.
I get harassed. That's okay. It's only Luke John. But shout out the Sticker Mule real quick. Look at that. I just got these in the mail today. New Chatio stickers. They're holographic. I think they came out very well. So I ordered 50 of them. They're like $29. Every week Sticker Mule does a deal. This week it's charms with your logo. And I'm like, nah, that's a cool idea. I like that idea. I'm like, bravo to that, but I don't need 50 charms with my face on it.
Yeah.
But
Charm.
also shout out Mondays. I'm still doing Monday Mingle. It's just made only consistent live. I always start out the show eating something spicy. I have not figured out what I'm doing this Monday yet, but you'll watch me hopefully burn a little bit, get a little bit of that Monday burn going, and kind of a good adrenaline kick from it. Potential beer review coming up. I just picked up a 12-pack of Sam Adams Sweater Weather 12-pack of beer. They have their Fest beer in there, and also their Marzen. So I'd like to maybe compare those two and see what I think of those two together and see which one I like better. Also, shout out the Thrash Life. Potentially going to be at his house on Saturday to brew a beer.
Nice.
If we do get together, when we do get together, hopefully this Saturday, it sounds like it's pretty much going to happen. It is going to be a lime Hefeweizen. Really nervous about the fermentation stage because he's already given me the heads up, like have lots of clean towels ready to clean up a mess. So that thing is going to go crazy. It's going to be a lot of fun. Also, Thrash Life does Thrash Talk on the weekends and the evenings. Great show, just a nice hangout show. Brings people up. I know he has the subscribers, and I think he's getting close-ish with the hours to monetization. So go watch Thrash Life. Go watch his videos. He does a lot of horse videos, which is awesome. Yeah. I don't know else to shout out. Did you shout out John and Ellie, Tanner?
No.
It sounds like he's doing Stout Sunday at its normal time this Sunday. I think I saw that earlier on in our Hangout group. So go check out John and Ellie. I believe it's 10:30 a.m. Sundays. 8:30 a.m. my time. It's kind of hard to drink a stout that early, but go check out John Danelli, a great guy. Georgia Beer Reviews, he goes by as well. So there's my shout outs, and I'm sticking to it.
Awesome. Thanks,
I'm
Chatty.
McLovin.
All right. All right. Well, Tuesday's gonna be open, just anything for beer and cheese. So if you want to bring that up, let's review it. Tuesday, 8:00 Eastern, 5 my time, and Wednesday it's gonna be the start of Halloween month. So the first one is gonna be Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh,
We're gonna do that.
okay.
Yeah, so let's do that. That is also a good one, Exorcist. I'll have to think about that. That would be a good fruited sour one or something.
Should do one for the should do one for Hocus Pocus, but considering the new Hocus Pocus 2 is coming out, we should.
Oh, that's right.
That's coming out Friday, I think, on Disney Plus.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Nice.
Nice.
The first one was great.
Right. There's so many of them, so many shit movies. We can even do Saw, but
That's true.
That's a gory one. But yeah, so I also started brewing. I have 2 batches. One's almost done. Look out for those videos coming soon. I'm doing a grain to glass one, so it's gonna take a little while to edit, but I may end up just going live with it. But I don't want to mess up and look like a jackass. So it's almost better to just like do it and edit later until I'm like used to the system more, But I am getting used to it. So, yeah. So, what else was I gonna say? Yeah, I also am starting a sticker company. So, I've got some stuff going for that, machine wise, printers and some die cutters and stuff like that. So we can totally do stuff like that if you're interested. But Sticker Mule is great. Sticker Mule is a great company. They do put on a lot of good. Those look nice too. I like those holographic stickers.
Yeah, I'm very impressed the way they came out, especially for that price.
Very, very cool looking. So yeah, there's that, and I don't know. Oh, I'm brewing a New England or a double New England. I'm not sure. I might do an 8%. So we might do a double New England Saturday. And I do have to do it in the morning because I don't want to do it at night. I'm up to like 5 in the morning doing that. So we're gonna go morning. I don't know if it'll go live or not though. I'll probably just do a here kind of one. But yeah, 3 people. I'm gonna shout 3 people out. We got Beer Hounds Beer Reviews sent me 3 beers this week. Thank you, buddy. And he puts up a lot of different reviews as well as his bike riding and other stuff as well. His last one was the SG Made Me Do It, and he's actually got the Exorcist chick on there. But a beer a day with TK is really cool as hell. He's putting up really different beers. I love the variety that he puts up. So, and he's a real nice guy. And Finroot Homebrewing just put something up as well from our man from New Zealand, I believe, or Australia. But Happy Homebrew Wednesday number 16 he put up. Check that out. Yeah, I mean, there's so many people we can shout out, but we got to pick a few, All right, so thank you guys. Appreciate it. Another good, great. I like your style. Appreciate it so much. And get ready for a Halloween month coming up. But cheers to East Coast LQ Reviews and Chatio. Thank you. Guys. Appreciate you.
Appreciate you too.
Heck yeah, dude.
For sure.
Still reading books. I got to get back with you on that. We've been talking.
Oh, nice. Cheers. Still reading books. Nice to meet you.
Cool guy. Yeah. I will email you back, buddy. I got to get back with you on that. Yeah. Librarian here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So cheers to Still Reading Books. Luke John, Bumpy, of course. Bumpy. We'll see you. We'll see you in a bit. Cheryl Crawford, cheers to you. Of course, Chatio's here. I think that's about it. But yeah, good show. So start of our gauntlet. Let's get it going on. Cheers. And we're gonna get out of here, but not after one more fucking sip.
Cheers.
Let's do it, boys.
All right.
Cheers, chat.
All right.